So I have a lot of conversations with folk about private orthodontics compared to NHS orthodontics. One of the key differences there is waiting lists. You can't say the phrase NHS without following it with waiting lists across the media these days. It's everywhere. It is the state of the nation. And orthodontics is certainly not immune to that. Waiting lists in orthodontics typically around the country are measured in years rather than months or weeks. So it's a significant factor. It depends on the case and it depends on the problem and it depends on the child, but timing is very relevant to orthodontics. We like to see our patients early. We like to capture growth, intercept problems, and make life simpler and address the problems sooner rather than later for a variety of reasons that we'll go into. But timing and waiting lists are a big differentiator between accessing treatment sooner or later. Again, a differentiator for our private treatments is we have a greater emphasis on early interceptive treatments. Classically, kind of the British orthodontic culture and NHS-based system is more focused on reactive orthodontics, wait for the problems to mature, see what happens, and then deal with it usually in the sort of the mid-teens. That's fine, but you can be more proactive, and I think the rest of the world, if you go anywhere else in the world outside the UK for orthodontics, you'll see a much more proactive approach. On our private clinics and assessments, we have a full range of appliances and techniques available. It's not all about the traditional NHS metal train tracks. We have full armamentarium, including a lot more Invisalign for kids now. Invisalign have come on leaps and bounds, lots of R&D in the area of kids orthodontics. We use Carrier appliances to correct overjets. We're using TADs and expanders, so there's a wider range of tools and options available. Any patients of ours having Invisalign, we always get them on dental monitoring. Now, we've been using dental monitoring for about 6 years, and it's a perfect symbiosis with Invisalign treatments. Finally, for our private patients, we have, as I've said, a wider range of appliances. The techniques are fine, but the actual aesthetics of it is a big part of it. So, particularly with kids, very self-conscious of how we're looking. There's no need to have the ugly Betty look these days. It's not all about metal train tracks anymore. A lot of our kids now are opting for clear aligners using Invisalign, little see-through plastic removable aligners, which are very convenient, very user-friendly, very comfortable. And equally, if it's a fixed braces case, then we have options with tooth-colored ceramic braces, which again, the visual impact is far less. So if a patient's sensitive about how they're looking, we have ways around that.